Man, right now that owner can see ghost after ghost after ghost walking by. That owner is looking over here and he can see ghost after ghost after ghost after ghost walking around. The ghosts are talking about how they murdered me and were forced to by the United States. The ghosts are talking about how they were hurt excessively, sickeningly, badly, until they were very hateful and destructive and would easily kill me very badly. So the gods and I are getting a little horrified because my inner death is very horrifying to carry around. But like a smart dead thing, I'm not going to look through all the memories or something of what I've been through. But according to these ghosts, the United States was hurting people beyond words badly so that they'd kill me in the most horrifying ways possible. That's just depressing. There's one of them that is swearing he might have been the one that didn't want to ever be bad and might resurrect as a giant that can overcome all things. And that was something the gods and I have been talking about for a while. The gods and I were talking about the tragedy of something chosen by the devil. And when families or people are chosen by the devil, they really don't have a chance. They just get forced to become what the devil, demons, and evil god enemies want. So this family chosen by the devil, I had to be born into. Every evil enemy I've ever had, us good gods have ever had, all these evil enemies forced that family to be whatever they wanted. It seems like the ultimate tragedy. Because in the world of good gods are good, medium, and evil culture in what is truly good within good, medium, and evil, like power and spirituality. So like dark magic, white magic, medium, somewhere in between type magic, all that kind of stuff. But the ones that are good. And this poor family chosen by the devil never had a chance to choose. Sounds very sad and tragic. So, of course, the gods made all these fun, amazing secret avenues for that family and good enough people everywhere to fight through their soul in very secret avenues to prove that they would have rather just been good people all along. And it's kind of exciting because these poor people were so badly, brutally hurt by the United States until they massacred me, because why wouldn't they massacre anything? They were being hurt so badly. And now, they feel bad in death, but nobody wants them to, because they suffered so badly and got killed. And are they truly guilty of a crime they were forced and hurt to commit? So nobody wants them to think about any of this right now. They're just letting the dead talk and get it out. The gods would, of course, go somewhere and figure out overall what should be. But it's a fun time to think about the fact that gods made secret avenues in the soul and more to find a good, beautiful way to a happy, perfect ending with good gods if they truly deserve those things. Their soul was building it the whole time. Isn't that cool? Because the devil is forcing you. The devil is scaring you. The devil might have killed you. But your soul got to sing the song to good gods that you would have wanted to sing all along. So good gods could see if you really were worth saving by the end. Or whether your soul just turned into, I'm happy that I'm gross and criminal like everybody else. And then sadly it would be taken to court and stuff. But that way gods always feel good about themselves and proud of the choices that they make. Because now it's not a tragedy where people are stuck at the mercy of the devil. Now they could have ended up anything, but ultimately ended up what they wanted to be. Well, so we were talking to the dead. We were talking about murder, death, liquid suffering, and how when you are killed, when you're killed like 20, 40, 80, 100, 1,000, when you're killed a lot over and over and over, you get liquidy. You get like weird dead liquidy. So if you took somebody at the cemetery and kept killing them after a while, like okay, you took somebody at the cemetery. So somebody at the cemetery is already a spirit suffering in death. And you stab and stab and stab and stab the side of their body. After a while, it would be like a big blob of weird, drippy, liquidy shit kind of hanging off the side of their body. Too much death in spiritual realities makes like liquidy stuff. But the suffering keeps adding up, and the suffering will forever just keep adding up. So we were talking to the dead ghosts about how much liquid, unlimited, unsurvivable magnitude the United States and Dubai and more will have to sit in dead forever for what they've built and done. It's horrifying stuff. But like I said, how the hell did the world get coronavirus? What the hell is really among us everywhere? Because the more I talk about the magnitude of the death of countries that would murder God over and over and more, the more I wonder how many around the world might end up popping up.